Hi, my name's John Downs and welcome to Fear and Loathing in My Sitting Room. And today our guest is none other than Gonzo head honcho, Gonzo Big Cheese, Le Grand Fromage himself, Mr. Robin Ailing. So, Mr. Ailing, I've been expecting you. We have quite a few emails coming in wanting to know what is Gonzo? Why is Gonzo? Come on, Rob, tell us all about it.
Well, I'd like to take credit for it, but I can't. It's part of my homage to Hunter S. Thompson. The literary giant. Everything's Gonzo, and since most of my life is kind of Gonzo, not through my own choice, I just kind of embellish that whole sort of spirit of Gonzoism in there. It's quite funny when I exchange emails with Hunter S. Thompson's widow. I always sign them yours in Gonzo, and we kind of understand each other. And these wacky, wonderful accidents which keep happening throughout my life and people I meet, just leading to sort of this Gonzo existence. So we're just carrying on the spirit. I like to feel Hunter S. Thompson would be, pleased with what we're doing in a sort of kind of crazy way.
Rob, can you tell us a bit about the Lost Broadcast series?
And the Lost Broadcast series is very important for a number of reasons. A, its history, and B, the fact we've managed to secure all the outtakes and different camera angles. Unlike the BBC, the Germans were actually filming lots of exciting bands. The BBC didn't see any longevity in the fact of filming bands of the era, and anything they did film they probably lost anyway. And the only thing which was recorded at that time was through Tony Palmer, which is available on DVD from us, by the way. But moving back to the Lost Broadcast series, the fact we managed to secure all the outtakes. For example, the forthcoming Frank Zappa interview. Instead of it being a 7-minute interview which was broadcast on German TV at the time, we've got the full 79 minutes of the entire interview, which is a fantastic historical document. The same with the Mothers concert. Again, we managed to get all the outtakes, even the sound check, and watching Frank and the band even eating the rider, which is amusing in one sense, but it's history in another, so it's very, very important.
Graham and I were watching the Chuck Berry Lost Broadcast DVD last night. It's great fun. But we noticed it had blue backing. Was this for chroma keying in some sort of horridly dated psychedelic back pattern?
That's right. Again, it's the purity of the actual stuff which we got from Studio Hamburg, was that they asked them for everything. And they made different takes, some including the blue screen. And then they did put these sort of psychedelic patterns on, which went out on Beat Club as part of the finished thing. But in order for completeness, that's why we've included bits with the blue screen on and bits without, because we wanted to get the entire performance. Again, that's what makes them the Lost Broadcast, rather than the few little fragments which went out on TV at the time.
How did you first find out about these broadcasts?
Through the Hamburg, do a good job of making people aware of what jewels they have in their vaults. But the fact we struck up such a great relationship with them in order to open their vaults accordingly, to the point of the outtakes is unheard of. So it's very, very special for that reason.
Do you think there are any more caches of lost gems somewhere around the world waiting to be found?
I don't think so. I think with the DVD revolution, that most broadcasters have caught on to the fact that what was gathering dust in the vaults is potentially worth something. There's some interesting things in Sweden, some potentially good stuff in Italy, but it's just accessing that stuff. And also the bands which were on the road, The Italian's kind of interesting because you have people like Van der Graaf Generator or Genesis touring at the time. But, it's whoever went down there and captured. Of course, the other interesting one to look for, but there's no real organisation for it, is local TV stations in North America. But again, alas, they came and went as quick as you can change your socks. So, whatever happened to their archives, God only knows.
How many are there left in this particular series?
Well, there's another batch of 4, particularly the Stephen Stills and Manassas is very exciting. We're excited about that. Also, the Captain Beefheart, again, that's just completely insane, to see Beefheart, at that era, but the beauty of it being full sort of broadcast quality as well, multi-camera shoot is, phenomenal,